See, all right. All right, guys. Well, my name is Angel Falk, if I don't know you, and I am here to share my health journey and how I have chosen to get healthier. And just so thankful and so blessed for this opportunity. I wanted to post on Instagram about sharing my story, and I just Googled quotes about sharing your story. And there's so many beautiful quotes. And, one was, let's see if I can remember it. The one I chose, your story could be a page on somebody's story to move their mountain. So I just want to encourage all of you, share your stories, because you never know who you're going to be able to touch. Because everybody has a different walk. Sorry, my dog is growling. Um, we all have a different journey. So anyway, I'll go ahead and just jump right in. I am over 50 now, and I feel great. And I'm just so thankful because in 2006, I started losing hearing. I was a fitness instructor, always in the gym, working out all the time. I thought I was healthy, but really I wasn't. I was fit and I was strong, but I've learned since they're two totally different things, fit and healthy. We still ate pretty badly. I was grown up when fast food was really just coming out, and we thought how wonderful, you just drive up and get food. And so I kind of ate a lot of fast food, I will say that. Ate processed food, hamburger helper. Again, it was easy and convenient. And that's really how I learned to prepare food. Lila thinks that's funny. I see her. So anyway, I started losing hearing, went to an ear doctor because both of my kids had a lot of ear infections, had to have ear tubes, all that. So I just went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor. They did a test and saw that I did have some hearing loss. But he said, let's just watch it and see if it gets worse. And now I'm looking back thinking, I should have said, why would I be losing my hearing? I'm not old, and it's just one side. So it was a little strange, but I just took that and went with it. And then over time, it got so bad, and you don't realize it when things happen gradually, just like your health. Sometimes when you're getting healthier, you don't realize it if it's gradual. But when you get sick, it's the same way. So I remember I had to start using the phone on my left ear. I was always leaning in with my left ear saying, what, huh? And it was getting very annoying with my family. But as we all do, I started to say as a woman, but men do it too. You just put off going to the doctor. It's, you don't want to take the time and all that. But one night in 2009, it was in July, because we were getting ready to go on our vacation. I was asleep and I woke up to this crunching noise in my ear and then nothing. I was completely deaf. And that was very terrifying because I knew then something is seriously wrong. So I went to the doctor, couldn't see anything. So they wanted me to go back to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, do another hearing test. And yes, it was awful. And he said, you need an MRI. You've lost almost all your hearing. So, of course, I'm like, we're going to California for a week to visit family. And he's like, just wait. So the whole week, I just knew I had something major going on. But when we got back, we had the MRI, and I had a huge brain tumor on my brain stem. And at first, they thought it was an acoustic neuroma. And then it was diagnosed as a meningioma, which is really very similar. It had tails intertwining my brainstem. And he was really amazed that I still had my balance. I could teach my classes. The only problem I was having was the hearing. And he said, your body adapts. It's such a beautiful machine. You just learn to adapt. Even when you could be terribly sick or even in pain, but you learn how to get around it and work with what you have. But if I had not gone, Jan, if I had not had surgery, they said I would have just died in my sleep. So thank God. I tell everybody, go to the doctor. Don't be afraid, because if I had gotten checked earlier, I still would probably have some hearing. My face wouldn't be paralyzed. And I had a 14-hour brain surgery, and they were not able to get it all because of the location. He said it was like pickup sticks. They had to be so careful. So 2 surgeons. I did really well. I mean, I was, paralyzed and in ICU for a few days, but I did really well. So I had physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. My voice is still a little different. When I first came out, I sounded like a munchkin from the Wizard of Oz. The kids would just laugh when I tried to talk, and I was like, what? Because you can't hear it, But I look back now and I could laugh, but it was really sad. It happened. My surgery was on October 21st, and all my son prayed for was that I could take him trick-or-treating down the street and back. And it was really sad. He was 9 and Lydia was 12. And my husband was a rock. He had to hand feed me, take me to appointments. My eye wouldn't close, and I looked like a monster, y'all. It was 10 days after it was Halloween, and I had this big eye bubble. This was all, my whole face was just drooped. My nostril was like paper thin. You don't realize you have muscles in your nostril. My cheek, I lost everything. My head was shaved. I still had like dried up blood and stuff. So on Halloween, I wanted to sit out and give candy. Well, I didn't realize I looked scary, and I actually scared a child. So I had to go in the house. I felt so sad. And being a woman, how your looks can affect you. And you don't think about it. We take so much for granted. But y'all, I recovered. I just kept my eyes on Jesus, and I believe Jesus is my healer, but I know he uses people. He uses medicine. He uses food as medicine, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. But I was doing great, and then a year later went for my checkup, and it had grown back. And my heart just sunk. And I told my doctor, I cannot have surgery again. I cannot think about going through all that again. He said, I can't do surgery on you again either. He didn't want to go there, but so radiation was the next thing. We all know that's poison, but it was my only choice, really. So I had 27 rounds, and I did really great throughout it. I did get, a lot of spots. They said I could lose my teeth because of the location, but I didn't. I've had fine outcome. And it took me some time to get my strength back. I got really weak. I got really sick for about 2 weeks. I lost my hair. And that's when I started thinking nutrition. I couldn't eat, and I knew I was lacking something. And my husband's a pharmacist, so we had lots of vitamins and supplements. But I was doing my research, and I found just about every doctor said fruits and vegetables, because vitamins are not always bioavailable. That means they don't get in the bloodstream, but food does. We need those micronutrients. So I started trying to eat better. We started cleaning up our diet, and my uncle back in 2006 had a heart attack. And so we had started at that point trying to cut out fast food, but we still were not eating enough fruits and vegetables. And I knew that. And about that time, I met a nurse, and she told me, you can get fruits and vegetables in a capsule. And I was like, what? This sounds awesome. How? And so she said, well, we have a doctor coming to teach about children's health, because children need this too. And I was like, yes, I want my children to be healthy. You never want your kids to go through anything like that. So that's what got me to hear more about Juice Plus. And this doctor just explained that fruits and vegetables will build your immune system. That's what helps you fight cancer and get rid of those free radicals that are in our bodies. And anyway, so I was like, yes, sign me up. And about that time, she said, well, you do teach classes, and you probably have people that want to be healthier as well as fit. So if you just join for $50, you can have your own website, and then you can help other people too. And I said, that's great. So I went ahead and did that, and I just started sharing them with people, and had a lot of customers, got a lot of great results, people getting healthier, their kids not going to the doctors anymore, all that. And it just really blessed me. And then a couple of years ago, one of the doctors in our business said, would you like to make this a business, because you're great at sharing with people? And I said, I'd love that, because it was just God's timing. And I always tell people, God's timing is perfect. You know, if today's not right, tomorrow might be right. You never know. And everybody's got a different journey. But what I want to share tonight is our Juice Plus products, because I really do think God has used it to help me. I know He has. And probably you. Raise your hand if Juice Plus has helped you. Yes, yes, yes. I mean, I just know so many people. Yeah, there's Trina. I know so many people who have come off cholesterol medicine and high blood pressure medicine and lost weight and feel better, their hair's grown, you know, all these different things. So I just want to share. So I'm going to screen share the website. Let's see. Here we go. And I'm just going to go to juiceplus.com. And here it is. So when you go to the website, you can see the research, everything here. So first, I just want to share what is Juice Plus. I love that everything is here. It's 30 different fruits, veggies, and berries. And we have our oils now, omegas. But look at what's in it, y'all. It's actual food. The fruit blend has apple, peach, cranberry, orange, mango, acerola cherry, pineapple, prune, date, beet, lemon peel. And then the vegetable blend, broccoli, parsley, tomato, carrot, garlic, beet, spinach, cabbage, kale, rice bran, and lemon peel. And y'all know, if you've been reading, lemon peel helps fight cancer. And the berry blend, Concord grape, blueberry, cranberry, blackberry, blackcurrant, bilberry, raspberry, pomegranate, elderberry, artichoke, and cocoa. And the omegas, pomegranate seed oil, raspberry seed oil, algal oil, tomato seed oil, safflower seed oil, and seed buckthorn berry oil. So I love knowing I'm getting that in my body every day, because I know I just can't eat that. So we have the blends, and then I'd like to look at the, let's see, Farm Fresh Nutrition. I love this. This shows how Juice Plus is made. So they only pick it when it's ripe. Our farmers keep everything as clean as possible. We use family farms when possible. Everything is cleaned, dried, stored. They keep it at a super low temperature, and it's got the NSF certification, which means only what's on the label is in there. And I love that. Everything's tested for purity several times, not just one time, many times. And there's a short little video I'd like to show you guys on how Juice Plus is made. It's right here.
We're in a position to deal with the best growers.
Whoops, I was trying to make it bigger. There we go.
Crop. And unlike what we see in the supermarket that goes through a very complex distribution chain and is probably picked a week or two prior to the time they actually buy it, Juice Plus produce is allowed to ripen and is picked at the peak of ripeness. It's important because the nutrient value develops in the later stages of growing. And in fact, we deal with the types of growers who have facilities right there next to their fields where they can instantly clean, wash, and process the fruits and vegetables. And it's the state of the art in terms of preserving the nutrient value of fruits and vegetables. Well, of course, the juice then goes into our proprietary drying process. Everything stays very cold until the very last minute. And then the warmth required for drying is applied. But it's maintained at temperatures that don't damage the nutrients. It's an enormous difference between the quality of Juice Plus and the quality of a typical fruit and vegetable juice drying. So the powders are then shipped to our final manufacturing partners who do blending, encapsulation, packaging. Their equipment is state-of-the-art. Their certifications are second to none. And all of our manufacturing partners, whether they're growers, juicers, encapsulators, they have quality control procedures that we have reviewed and approved at every step of the way. All of our partners have their own labs, do their own testing, and they provide certificates of analysis that match our specifications before they ship the product. Quality control is essential for a quality product. And I can say with complete confidence that there is no nutraceutical or nutritional support product made in the world at a higher quality than Juice Plus.
Love that. Make it this smaller again. Isn't that so cool? I love, love, love that. We have lots of other videos too that you can check out. If you go to About Us at the top in the library, there are tons more videos. You can see our farmers on here, testimonies. I was watching some of these videos today. Very cool. There's the story of Juice Plus. I don't know if y'all seen that yet. A lot of our doctors. Where's the one about the Juice Plus story? You guys found that somewhere else. Anyway, very cool. And another thing that really got me, and my husband's a pharmacist, I told y'all, so he was very picky about everything. He's always doing research. He just loves that. So he really cared about the research. And of course, I love that too. And I love that our website has the research right here. And we are the most researched nutritional product in the world. And we're at all these amazing universities and hospitals. You can see Vanderbilt right there. And I love that you can actually see the published studies. You can click on like this pediatric insulin resistance. And I don't know that word, adopacity, in relation to serum B carotene. I mean, you can click on it to see all of it. If you like to read research and look at all the details, you can do that. It's very cool. And one that I really love, of course, the gynecologic, as a woman, we did a great study at MD Anderson for women who had ovarian cancer. And the ones who used the Juice Plus had better protein levels, better outcomes. So that was really good. And then as a fitness professional, and I know a lot of y'all work out, the one on oxidative stress is really amazing right here. Oxidative stress is when you are really living, breathing, whatever, you're aging. And when you exercise, you start aging at a much more rapid pace. It really does wear on the body, and that's why athletes usually have a shorter lifespan. But you can see all the research there. It reduces inflammation, helps build a stronger immune system, all of that. And I love that we are always doing research. Our company really cares about that. And here's some research that's being done now, promoting blood vessel elasticity, reducing oxidative stress again, healthy inflammatory response in overweight adults. I love this one that's being done right now in Memphis about gut health, how we can help that gut bacteria grow. And we know that really affects your brain and everything. More inflammation, and I haven't looked at this one. Overall health and healthcare cost reduction. So taking Juice Plus now, investing in yourself, will probably help you save money in the long run. I believe that completely. And then if you look at this expert review, I told y'all we had over 15,000 medical professionals recommending Juice Plus. And we have a doctor we work closely with, Dr. Doug Odom. He's a retired OBGYN who delivered over 17,000 babies. We love Dr. Odom. There he is. He has a short video. And then Dr. Valerie Miles, a pediatrician. I've heard her speak. And I love that these doctors actually come and share and educate. And that's what this company wants to do. Dr. Candace Corson does a great teaching on oxidative stress. And I've told y'all a little about it, so I really want to watch this video. It's only a couple minutes long. So she explains it so beautifully.
The greatest challenges facing our country and the whole world today is actually a form of malnutrition called high-calorie malnutrition. It's something unprecedented in history where, at least in the developed nations, we have, in general, too many calories and way too few protective nutrients from whole plant foods. From the time that a human being starts growing, we're burning fuel, we're combining it with oxygen, and that produces our energy. In the process, we generate damaging free radicals that actually damage everything they touch. that load of damage is what eventually tears our health apart, and we're accelerating that damage in today's world. It accelerates with stress, it accelerates with every environmental toxin, and it accelerates with the lack of protective nutrients. The only thing that will truly protect against that level of damage is fruits and vegetables. That's the mandatory source of the complex network of antioxidants that stops that damage. When I finally recognized how important Juice Plus was as a bridge to better health, I really embraced it fully because it's the best, strongest, most proven catalyst to better health that I've ever seen.
Yes, so good. Whoops, I think I got bigger, didn't I? Did not mean to do that. Running out of time. Let's see if I can go back to that. Let's see, did I lose y'all?
Nope.
Let's see, I think I'll just stop there maybe. Yeah. So that is Juice Plus. Hi, Kira. I love that. This is the fruit and veggie blend. And I love that we have a nutrition facts label. It is real food, y'all. If it was a vitamin, it would have a supplement label. And you can get these, and I actually have an order form here, breaks it down by the day. This is only $1.49 a day. And isn't that amazing? You can get all those fruits and veggies. And then the berry blend, you know, everybody is going crazy for elderberry right now. And we get that every single day. And that is what's going to help you fight sickness and the flu and everything else. And it's got bilberry. I love blackberries and blueberries. I eat those a lot on my own. But I'm not getting elderberry, bilberry, you know, artichoke every day, pomegranate. So I love that you get things you don't typically eat. And then our omega oils, these are amazing because we skip the fish. And we know a lot of fish are really full of toxins because our water is full of toxins. And if you're not careful by taking those fish pills, you could be doing more damage than good. So ours are super pure. They spent about 5 years studying the best way to get omegas. So we skip the fish. So fish make omegas from the food they eat. So we just went straight to the source. And I love that. And then, of course, our protein powders. And then these are only like $1 a day. Like $1 a day. So super affordable. And then our shakes are only about $2 a shake. And they taste amazing. Everything is non-GMO, water washed, super pure. It's got 15 superfoods, which I love. And we have 2 really good videos with details on the ingredients and how they can help you. Things like broccoli sprouts, radish sprouts. You just don't eat those spirulina every single day. So I love getting that in my body. And then I did not share the tower garden, but we have a tower garden that you can put on your deck. You can bring it in your house with grow lights and grow your own veggies and fruits. Anything that you can grow above ground. And I have one. I know Ellen has one. Raise your hand if you have a tower garden. Yes, yes, awesome. Cindy has one. So, and it's an investment. It's about $12 a week. And once you pay for it in a year, you don't have to buy kale and spinach or any of that anymore. So it really does make sense. And a lot of schools and restaurants, I know my son is at UT, and I keep telling him, you need to get tower gardens there because they're at other colleges. UCLA has a lot. And I'm excited because one of the school teachers in New York City, Stephen Ritz, he has changed those children's lives by bringing tower gardens in the classroom and helping them learn to grow their own food. Because, if your kids are growing it, they're going to want to eat it. It's almost like when they're cooking, they're more apt to eat it. So getting kids involved has changed New York City, the Bronx. He's called the Bronx Machine. And he's going to be at our convention. Who's going to Austin? Austin, yes. So we have 2 big conventions a year. And Austin is where the next one is. And I've never been. I'm so excited. I have 2 customers that live there. I get to meet them for the first time. And they teach fitness classes. So we're going to do a dance class and just have so much fun. But Stephen Ritz is going to be there teaching. We have a lot of medical professionals teaching, a lot of wonderful business people. It's going to be very fun and inspirational and educational. So if anybody has not signed up to do that, you can just still do it. It's not too late. And if you want to join our mission and share with others while you get healthy, it's only $50 a year. I love that. There's never a quota. There's never any minimum order. You can help as many people or as few people as you want and get yourself healthier and your family healthier. So I love you guys. If anybody has a question, ask who brought you tonight. And if you have a question for me, you can always private message me. I'd love to help you too. So have a wonderful night. I hope I answered your questions. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you. You know, I didn't get a picture. Can I get a picture real quick?
Awesome job.
Thank you. Let me stop. Do I stop the sharing recording? Stop recording. There we go.